Hey guys, how's it going? It's Dinosaur Gamer, and in this video I got some Star Wars Battlefront DLC speculation, and I'm going to be speculating what heroes we can see in the upcoming DLCs. Now, I believe my list to be at least 75% correct. I don't know about the last person I'm predicting, but I feel like everybody else I predict is pretty much a guarantee. I was made this video earlier, but then they came out with their patch log, and they also came out with everything they their plans for the new DLC. And what I saw made me change my mind a little bit, at least for one character. And I'll hop into that later. So yeah, let's just get right into this. The first person I'm predicting, which is probably the most obvious to me, is Chewbacca. Chewbacca has been in all the movies. He's been a pretty big character, even though he can't speak a word of English. But he is probably one of the most iconic people in Star Wars. Now, we can expect to see his bow since it's already in the game. We might get a better version of it, though I doubt it. Though another move we can see for at least one of his special moves, it would be an up-close melee attack, since his kind are known for their strength. So we could see something like that. So now, the second character I'm predicting is Lando. He played a very big part in the 5th and 6th movie. And since one of the DLCs takes place in Bespin, his home, it would only make sense to see him there in that DLC. So I felt that was the one change I made. Before I was going to pick Obi-Wan Kenobi, but after I saw what they were planning, it just made total sense to go with Lando. Now for his moves, I really don't know. I feel like he definitely used an E11 blaster, just because we did see him use that in the movies. But other than that, I really don't know what his moves could be. So I'll definitely be, if they do pick him, I'll definitely be curious to see what his moves would be. And so those were the good side heroes. Now let's get to the villains. The most obvious one for the villains, at least, even though there's really not many in the trilogy, I decided to go with Jabba the Hutt. Now, there will be an Outer Rim DLC, and I do believe one will take place in Jabba the Hutt's palace. So it only makes sense that we see Jabba the Hutt playing on his own home in his own palace. So I definitely expect him to be in one of the Outer Rim DLC. I feel like that's a guarantee. He really was a big villain in the 6th movie, considering the fact he had pretty much the main characters try to kill off. But other than that, I really couldn't think of another villain, so this is why I believe my list is only 75% correct. So the last villain I predicted was Bossk. Now, if you don't know who Bossk is, that's really not surprising, considering the fact he played a very small role in the 5th movie, and that was it. Though I definitely love to see him added in the game. So if you guys don't know who Bossk is, he was pretty much a bounty hunter that Darth Vader had sent out to go hunt down the Millennium Falcon, and he was the reptilian bounty hunter. So you guys may recall now that I said he was the reptilian guy. But he was really badass. I mean, he just looked badass. He does use a rifle blaster, I believe, so we could definitely see that as his primary, and also his kind. I can't remember. I think it's Trandoshan, something like that. They are very strong. So I really would not be surprised if we see something up close. If we see some up close combat stuff with him. So yeah, that's my prediction for who I think will be added as heroes in the upcoming DLC. I couldn't really think of any villains at least, for the heroes, just because in the trilogy there really weren't that many. They really got the main ones already. Emperor Palpatine, Darth Vader, and Boba Fett. Those were really the only big ones. The only one I could really think of was Jabba the Hutt, and Bossk, I pretty much, there really wasn't anybody else. I just picked him because he was pretty cool, and he kind of played a villainous part, even though he barely bladed. So I'll definitely be curious to see who they add as a second villain, but I'd love to see your guys' list on who you think they're gonna add. So you can definitely leave that in comments. I'll make sure to check that out. But until next time, I will see you guys later. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.